Previously, on Cloudy with a Slight Chance of Dragons, our glorious heroes managed to find out that the mountains were not so uninhibited after all, and there were some interesting personalities up there. After some rodeo with the horses, Agratar managed to deliver a gift towards them, and Danelan assumed a new position. Of course, Agratar and the panther of Danelan, that he recklessly abandoned, as he does always, managed to get into a very difficult situation, quite devoid of options, it seems. But Danelan did not delay and rushed himself to save his friends. And now we return to him as he's falling through meters after meters of catacombs, and the rising darkness is pierced by orangey lights as he's descending, and when finally his skeleton feet clack upon the ground, he looks about in a small cavernous room, clearly not made by human hands, but just an original natural cavity. It reeks of sulfur here. It's weird, but it does. It wouldn't be a bog around or something. You hear a flapping of wings following your fall. It seems your owl friend is trying to make his way down as well. The lightning in the room seems to be residual. It seems that it's not originating from anywhere inside the room, it just resonates itself over the walls. The source must be really, really bright. And it looks like you have a very clear way to go past in a forwards tunnel. So yes, Danelan.
Yeah, I'm looking around, and as soon as I see the only way out of here towards whatever is hiding, I'm following this road carefully, watching my each step.
Carefully. Alright. You are doing this carefully, and as you're making your way forwards, you see as the tunnel kinda makes a very sharp turn to the left, and it's from there the light originates. But you hear the flapping of wings ever further. It seems like your owl friend is gonna be here by the second. What are you doing? You're standing next to the corner.
I'm carefully step to the corner, to the other side, to hide myself from the owl.
From the owl, alright.
Yeah.
Alright. You are making your way behind the corner, and you're starting to see this emanating bright orangey light, as if it would be tens of fires lit at the same time, and they all are bright in the middle of this room, incrustated with various blue sigils all around it. It seems like the room is completely man-made and created in a perfect symmetrical sphere out of this sheer rock, and in the middle there's this bright light. The flapping of wings still consists, but you hear a voice. Not resonating anywhere inside the cave, but it seems like it's in your head itself. Well, what remains of your skull anyways. You hear a deep growl. Who is here?
And who are you? I I asked not using my voice, but using my thoughts inside my head.
You ask in your head.
Yeah.
All right. You ask in your head, and as you start sort of hearing this clacking, almost crackling sound, it seems like your mind is being looked at, so to speak. It's weird to explain. You feel sort of tingling sensation all around you, but it is abruptly interrupted by the owl that sits right next to you and exhales like, "Whoa! Are you crazy? Get away from there! There's a demon right there. If you disturb any seals, it's gonna escape. No, get back! Get back!"
Oh, shut up, you stupid owl. I want to save my friends. And if you help me, we'll try not to release the demon on the way, but if you're not, I cannot guarantee anything.
What?
Ice cold.
Are you? I am going to stop you. If you're not doing your job as a guardian, I'm gonna do it for you. And the owl tries to basically yank your bones away. It grabs to your leg and tries to fly away. It doesn't have too much success with that, but it does try it.
I just tried to grab it, so it stops flying around and continue going, holding this all
So you
with
want
me.
to wrestle the owl. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I get it. That would require some strength because, like, to grab it is not a problem. Like, it's basically attached to you. But to secure it might be a hassle. So let's see about that.
So, it's dexterity, right?
No.
No?
It is strength.
Strength, okay.
Yes. It is definitely strength. All right. Well, something happens.
Not as good as I can.
All right. Well, first things first. As you trying to wrestle the owl and it flaps its wings, you try to grab it by the wings, it clicks you with its face, basically headbutts you. You try to move away, it flies between your legs, you try to grab it, but you forget that you don't have any flesh and you just basically get your arm stuck into your ribs. It's very uncomfortable. You don't know how to get out of this, really, and you fumble around, you almost touch the seals that are magically put here, but Al basically yanks you out of the way. You wrestle around the room, and then you greeted by another passage that you see just as you are just lying on the floor, rolling from side to side, trying to grab the owl. You see a big obsidian door engraved with several seals. It doesn't look like it has a handle or anything, but it's definitely a door-like surface. It's way blacker than any other parts of the cave because you see that the light from the weird source in the middle, it just makes sure that all the stone in the room is completely visible and even shining, but the door is completely pitch black, as if there would be no light on it. So yes, that's what you see.
Oh, guys, sorry, I have to answer a call. Just a minute.
You answer the call, as Agratar has to do the same. He is trying to communicate with a weird fellow who is also sustained in the void. without any sort of sounds or light, except for a small flicker that is your torch, Agrota.
Ah.
So,
What is he doing at the moment?
well,
He's still gesturing?
at the moment, this guy is trying to point a finger somewhere to the left of you, and it looks like he's requiring help with something.
Yeah, Akrata nods. Since he doesn't know anything better to do, he would come closer to the guy and hover in the direction, float into the direction he gestures.
All right, you do so. As you hovering your way towards where he pointed, he continues to move this way as well. And as you almost just continuously moving about, you're not sure whether there's anything there. Just one moment you kind of clasp your hand to a very, very smooth surface. Like it's a wall of glass, it seems. You don't see anything, you just like feel it with your hands. The feeling is kind of numb, but you're quite sure it's a surface, and you just trying to push through it, but seems like it's a blocked way.
So that's actually the first surface
That you encounter,
they
yes.
encounters. Yeah. He would looks back to the guy when he touches
Yeah.
the surface.
The guy moves close, and he tries to push at it as well, and you see him trying to exert some strength, like grinning his teeth and probably clenching a little bit, probably making grunting noises, but you can't hear them. But what you actually see is you see a silhouette of a familiar panther, even though in this darkness she was almost indiscernible. What you see actually are the flicker of your flame in her eyes.
Yeah.
And around her you see a void wraith who's currently trying to pacify her.
Oh, so a similar shadow like the one who drained the orc.
Yes.
Oh, okay. How far away is that? Can I?
That would
Is
be
this?
around 5 to 10 meters away from you. Not too far, but including the way of travel that you have now.
Yeah, of course.
It's not a quite quick thrust.
See, watching, giving the guy a look. But Equator looks to the panther and
Yes.
he remembers his new fancy fire lamp, and he wants to make more fire, so he tries to use the lamp
All right.
because maybe fire might be good against
Sure.
shadows. Maybe.
So, how are you using the lamp? What are you doing with it?
I mean, he grabs it out of from his belt, and is it in when it's idle? Is it completely off, or is there a small flame, or what does it without being
I
used,
would say there
without
would
being
be
concentrated?
no flame if you don't want it to be,
Yeah,
because having a flaming object in your pocket
yeah, I mean,
is a bit hazardous. Just a bit.
yeah.
So yeah. What do you do with it?
I mean, I imagine that he's somehow sensing that the lamp is not just a lamp, but there's some kind of magic in it.
Sure.
So he, Agrotar tries to invoke the magic in it and summon a big, very bright flame out of the lamp, and
Sure.
he wants to not attack, but get the flame to protect the panther, to get rid of the shadow thing who's around there.
Mm-hmm. So,
Like a fireball, so to speak.
so you want to cast a ball of fire
Yeah.
that is going to engulf the void wraith, but not the panther.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want an explosion or something like that, but for the understanding of Agrotar, he thinks it might be enough to, make it
Sure.
with
sure.
a
By all means.
bright flame around it.
By all means.
But let's
So,
first try this.
Yeah, let's see him try this. I think it would require some intelligence from him.
I mean, you said wisdom.
Oh, wisdom. Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. If you're using wisdom for it, use it away. Let's see how it goes.
Oh, well.
Not too good. Not too good. So something happens. Let's see.
Whoa.
Interesting. Interesting. So, as you see, this creature is feasting on the panther, and the panther is just like in a panic, constantly flailing about. You summon your fire, and you kind of lash at the creature. It just abandons its prey for a moment, moving away from the flame. You see a guy right next to you who is pushing at the surface, kind of amazed, like his eyes wide, mouth agape, just looking at this. And then you see a surface right next to you, on the right hand of you. It starts to emanate with bluish runes on it.
Oh. Next to the
Yes.
position where Agrotar is, or next to the
Yes.
position where the panther is?
Next to the position where you are. Basically,
Okay.
the surface you were pushing right now is getting weird inscribed bluish runes that are shining towards you.
From the light of the fire?
No.
Oh, so by itself.
Yes. So, for that, we're going to need... Oh.
The other guy.
Oh.
Yeah, I told.
All right. Well, that requires a pause, I would say.
Yeah, makes sense.
So let's cue the pause.
I'll tattle a tale that is terribly true. Started out as a rumour, but suddenly grew. And it deals with a man and a horse and a ring. So settle on in and our song we shall sing. It happened one day in a ring by a farm, something that tragically brought us much harm. How could a place abundant with charm create such a beast with a spear for an arm? And death and destruction is what you'll get when he's coming for you, and you kill you a wet and he's big and he's strong. It's quite plain to see that this is the tale of the Knuckle of the Knuckle of the are big and evil and heinous. Who could it be? A set you free, it really must be an anus. Oh, Knuckle of thee, it's easy to see in the terror you leave. It's raining on me, the village is burned and the tavern's a mist, and the beer's all gone and the elders are pissed. And if they ever should find the fool, hang him upside down by his tool and spin him around until he gets sick. That should do the trick. Hey! Knuckle of thee, oh knuckle of thee, the terror you offer is high class. Who could it be, set you free? It really must be a dumbass. Knuckle of thee, oh knuckle of thee, the horror you furnish is widespread. Who could it be, set you free? It really must be an ox head. Now everyone knows no blood should spill in the sacred ring by the farm on the hill. And if this ever happens, then death you should fear. He'll kick in your nuts and he'll serve them with beer. So one final thought before I depart, and this, my friend, comes straight from the heart. We'd all be fine if not for that bill and that horse-killing wanker who opened up hell. Knuckle of thee, oh knuckle of thee, we cannot win, we must admit. Who could it be, set you free? It really must be a dimwit. Knuckle of thee, are big and evil and heinous. Who could it be, set you free? It really must be an anus.